Hi, everyone. In a previous video, I went into a tool called Cursor and explored what you could do with that. Came up some really fun and interesting things, and you should go watch that video. You can go check that out here at the AI Labs Experiments and Related Tools page that we've set up. I will include a link to this site so that you can go look that all up, check it out. But for the purposes of this video, what I thought we would do is take Cursor to another place and give it another experiment and just see how it handles it. So what I wanted to do today is actually go back into one of the projects that I worked on a long time ago that I just called the vinyl viewer. And we'll open up this repo. And the vinyl viewer was just like a weekend project I did. You can see last updated 10 months ago. So it's been a while. It's nothing more than a JavaScript and HTML and CSS site that you could stand up yourself and run if you'd like. And I've got it set up running here as a GitHub page, so you can actually see it in action. We can run through the demo. And all it is just displaying the vinyl platters, these vinyl discs, vinyl records with some text over it. And you can see there's a number for each one. And it's not every one of my records, but it's most of them. It's a lot of them. I'll have to admit that there's probably a lot more in here than I really need. But I do have quite a few of them, and it allows me to click on one and then real quickly look at information about that record and even listen to a clip. So we could Allison Brown there before YouTube takes me down for copyright violations, but you get the idea here. I can scroll through everything and check out the records. There's a lot of records here though. So, finding something is a little bit of a challenge. And of course I added this search bar at the top, and I have quite a few Frank Zappa records. So if I just filter out Frank Zappa, you can see it. It actually does a pretty good job. It does a great job, actually. It shows all of my Frank Zappa records. However, when I click on the record, you can see this is The High Woman. That's not Frank Zappa. This is Silver Bullets. Chunga's Revenge is pulling up Watch House. Jazz from Hell is pulling up some bluegrass. Something's not quite right with this whole setup. This is pulling up some Kings of Leon. So I have some ideas. I have some theories about what's going on, but I've never taken the time to actually track down why it's behaving the way it is. So I thought maybe this could be a job for Cursor. So let's actually pull up Cursor. And I'm already connected to the Vinyl Viewer project. I got that set up already. And I think all I really want to do, or what I think I need to do, is chat with Claude. And we're going to use Claude Sonnet Thinking, 3.7 Sonnet Thinking. I'm just going to tell it basically what I just told you, that this application seems to work. However, there's a problem with search, and we'd like to try to track down what's going on. I feel like that might be a little bit of a tall order, but we're going to see. That's what we're here to do. Okay, so in this project, the app displays the correct results when the user searches for something. However, the user clicks on the image from the search results, clicks on one of the images, a different record is displayed. And what's funny here is I'm saying record, but I actually mean record. I just don't mean the same record, for the record. So a different record is displayed. This is not the desired behavior. How can we figure out the problem and correct it. So I'm being a little specific / pedantic. I don't know if pedantic's the right word, but I'm trying to be pretty detailed in what we're doing here without leading it on too much. And let's see what happens. So I'm going to scroll. I'm going to let it run through just a little bit more. It's coming up with some code fixes, some code changes, I should say. Let's go back. Okay, so we need to diagnose why clicking on a search result shows a different record than what was displayed. Yes. First, we need to understand the data flow. Yeah. Incorrect ID being passed when a user clicks. Yeah. Caching problems. Yeah. Not sure about race condition. Feel like that's probably not what's going on. All right. So without seeing the actual code, I'll need to provide a general diagnostic. So I think I need to let it know that it can look at this code, right? All right. So it's giving me some suggestions on different ways to put in some better debugging. And then it once again says without seeing the specific code. So let's add the code. And I want to say if we just give it probably the index file as well as this script.js file found here, we should be good, but it'd be nice if I could just tell it to say this whole thing is the project. I just want you to take a look at the whole directory. But for now, we'll keep it this. Although I wonder if images has anything to do with it. I doubt it. I don't remember if there's anything in there. Okay, these are the primary files with the code that need to be evaluated. All right. Okay, here we go. I had to find where I dropped it in. So let's analyze. Looking at the code, I can see the problem. When the user searches, the app creates a new array called filtered data containing only the records that match the search. However, when the user clicks on a card, the click handler is using the original JSON data array to find the record to display, not the filtered data array. That makes sense. All right, so it's saying I can apply this to the index file. Let's go ahead and do that. Now, the problem is that after filtering, the indices in the card container no longer align with the indices in the original JSON data array. When you click on a card, the code is determining its position in the card container and then using the index to access the original data, which is incorrect. The solution is simple. When a user has performed a search, the app should use filter data array. Yeah, okay. Fixed. Search results displaying wrong record. And click. Okay, here's the fix for the existing of the script file. Go ahead and apply that. What I like about this method more than like a chat GPT is the lack of copying and pasting means less errors, but also anytime you see this like existing code stuff, sometimes it gives you like a bunch of blocks and it's just hard to decipher like where in your existing code that's supposed to go when it just shows existing code. So this is definitely a much nicer experience. What's happening? The bug occurs because when you search, the app creates a new array called filtered data. However, when you click a card, it's looking at the JSON data. The fix makes the code check currently displaying. Okay, cool. All right, so we've made these changes. I'm going to accept the file, accept the changes there. And let's go ahead and I need to, this is safe. Close that. And we will add bug squashing. No, well, maybe. Say bug hunting for now. And while that's doing its thing, we should be able to pull this up here. There's nothing really happening. There's no actions. That I guess it does have a minor build takes place. Okay, we'll open this up. So this is our new app here. Everything looks good. Yep. Now, here's the big reveal. Search for Zappa. Whip to the front. Will this be Sleep Dirt? No, it's not Sleep Dirt. It's Ray LaMontagne. Will this be Chunga's Revenge? No. Okay. Oh, we got something though. That's a no. Okay, so we still don't have a fix. Interesting. After all those changes, all we did was change the script file. Did the index file not get changed? Let me add the script back in here just for context and make sure. Yeah, I'm not real sure. No, I said apply all. Okay. It doesn't think there's anything wrong. Go ahead and apply this. It's odd that it didn't ask me to save it. Okay, let's apply that. Mm-hmm. And we'll go ahead and do this, which will be some better debugging. Don't want to do that. That's our secondary backup plan. All right. Let's go ahead and accept these changes. And I believe still doesn't show my index file as needing to be pushed up, which just doesn't make sense. All right, we'll let this building, and if we don't have a fix, I think we will pause. Okay. Another thing it does too, I should have said, is it randomizes the order every time. So like Frampton's first here, and then if I refresh it, that way, because there's so many of these, like I just didn't want to always be looking at the same ones. So the order is always randomized, but they're all there. Let's see what happens. Oh, hey, look at that. OMG. Act 1 and 2. Hot diggity. All right. So, who else did I watch this stuff from? How about Casey Musgraves? How about Aaron Adams? Got a couple of him. A bunch of him. Excellent. Cool. Different Tony Rice. Different Tonys. You can also open this up over in Discogs. So cool. Wow. I can't tell you how good it feels to have that bug squashed. So another win for Cursor. Helped me fix a 10-month-old bug in my website. And yeah, I think that's all I wanted to share. We'll see you next time.